Alright, so this is my first race back at Talladega since about 4 months ago or so. So right now I'm just trying to feel everything out again. I did not qualify. We started 11th. Just trying to get a feel for who can hold it stable. Trying to hold it stable myself, and trying to find a good partner for the finish. So right now I'm just sort of trying to run. I tried to run with I believe her name is Dana, but I don't know. She kept letting off too much. Didn't seem like she wanted to go up high. So went around her, and now I'm just cruising. So now we've got 3 lanes. So here's Dana, and this guy just moves up high on her. She got pretty mad at him, but it doesn't look like there was actually any contact. So, it's just one of those unfortunate racing things. She kind of reacted a little too much and got into the wall there. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Wow, and I cut that guy off right behind me. That was the only chance I had, though. I had to dive low or just suffer the consequences. So now I'm thinking, okay, we've got this other guy up high who didn't go with me earlier, so I'm going to definitely go low with this guy in front of me. I believe his name was Neil. Nice guy. I think I've raced with him before. So I'm like, alright, let me hook up with Neil, and I'll bump him back up to the front. These cars tend to run hot pretty quick, so my intention here is to bump him and to just get us caught up to the lead pack there. Just give him something to think about. And like I said, it's been a while since I've been back here in Talladega, so I let off at the entry to the corner if I'm pushing someone because I don't want to cause an unnecessary wreck. The other thing you can do, as opposed to letting off, is you can just let your car drift a little high, and it'll bleed off a bit of speed, so it kind of has about the same effect. I'm just taking a peek, I'm like, okay, we're caught up to the leader lead pack now. So instead of bumping them, I believe I'm just going to ride here. And I realize I'm on the freaking apron, so I let off, and then I think they did the same thing, so Neil gets a run, and I decide to go with him since we've been working together this whole time anyway. And I want him to know that I'm going to stick with him until the end if I can. So if I had stayed low there, he would have basically been hung out. Now granted, he wouldn't have been hung out far, there's really no one behind us, but regardless, I wanted him to know that I was going to stick with him. Here I'm thinking, okay, we're going to get a pretty good run here. So we're going to tap so we can get up a little further. And now there's a lap car up front I saw, and I don't have the audio from the race anymore, but basically we're screaming at him to go high. He goes middle, and I'm screaming here, go way high, way high, way high. So that was extremely close, but we thanked him for that. His name was Dimitri something, I can't remember his last name. And now I'm telling him that my, I guess that's actually my oil temperature got up too high. So for a couple laps here, I'm flirting with that, trying to get it cooled off here. Well, I'll give him a tap so we don't lose any ground, and then I try to get off of him immediately and get some more air to it in the corners. Because that thing starts blinking for a couple laps, and on and off for a couple laps anyway. here I'm thinking, okay, if I can get him a bump in the trial, we'll get a great run because those guys were disconnected, but didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped because I had to breathe the front end again. Excuse me. I had to breathe the front end again. And I'm telling Neil too, I'm saying, hey, I'm not trying to pass you, I'm just trying to breathe the front end, so just do what you do and I'll come to you. Same thing, just trying to breathe it in the corners. Same thing, breathing. Gotta get those temperatures down. Still struggling with the temperature, so I think at this point I decided, okay, I've got to get it cooled down. If it costs us a little time to relieve it, then that's fine. It's not going to be any good to Neil or myself if I don't have a running motor, so maybe that's not what I decided. Okay, so here's another lap car going super slow, and I was like, whoa, buddy. Causes a huge wreck behind us. And again, people were not too happy here. I wish I had the audio, but again, I forgot to record with my AverMedia Live Camera HD, so I'm recording the replay now. Sorry about that. So now I'm thinking, alright, I've got the pair of two up front who've been running together the whole time, and then I've got the 08 and the 48. They're going to end up being paired together. So right now I'm just taking the opportunity to breathe the front end and just ride with this pack and just kind of see how it plays out by the end of the race. So right here I'm just riding. And if I get a run here, I just breathe the car because I know I'm not going to make any real progress on the outside here. Oh, then there's a lap car in the middle of the track, like a last second reaction, and it ended up just being the three of us here. These lap cars, man, they were all over the place this race. So once again, you can imagine the audio here is not very family friendly, which is understandable. Oh my goodness, I gotta stop yawning. All right, so here. Now I'm thinking, well, crap, dude. It's the pair of them. They've been working together the entire race. So I don't have a whole lot of options here. So I've just got to ride and kind of see what they're doing. And then, I mean, the only thing I can do here, if I try to get a run on a tandem here, there's no way I'm going to make any progress. So if I let the 08 know that I'm trying to make a run on them, all he's going to do is stick with his partner and push him to the win. So I know that I've got to time it and make him think that I'm going to push him so that we can pass the lead car here, and then so that'll in turn get them separated. So here you can hear me feathering the throttle. All I want to do here is let the 08 know that I'm going to push him if he decides to make a move. So right here, I just sort of get up on the back of him, give him some taps. I was kind of hoping to make him feel a little uncomfortable because he's pushing the front guy, and if I'm pushing him, that kind of makes an uncomfortable Chevy sandwich there. So just trying to give him an idea, hey, I'm back here, I'm going to push you. I wish we had the lap counter up here. So I could kind of get a better analysis into it. Alright, so this is lap 14, so this is the white flag. I'm sorry, 2 to go here. This is 2 to go. man, so he doesn't seem to be taking the bait just yet, so I'm going to try it again on the backstretch here and say, hey, I'm here, I'm going to bump you, if you pull out, I'm going to push you. Right here, I'm kind of testing to see what kind of run I'll get if I leave a little bit more of a gap than I have been, because they're coming to the white flag. So I'm saying, okay, I can get a run, but it takes me almost half the straightaway there. So I'm thinking, man, this is just not going to work if I have to do this on my own. So again, here I'm going to go in high and then, oh man, did I not save the rest of the replay? What the hell just happened? Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but I'm just gonna go from here. Last lap. Sorry about that. Alright, so last lap. I think this is just not gonna be easy unless this guy pulls out. So go high here. Like I said, and I dive it in to try to get a run on the backstretch, because the only way I'm gonna get the 08 to pull out is if he thinks, okay, he's got a healthy push coming to him. So got more lap cars, so the leader goes high here, which actually ends up working out. I think it kills a little bit of momentum. So here we go. Randy pulls out. I'm thinking, okay, I gotta time this right. So I act like I'm gonna push Randy, but I don't actually give him a push. I think that's key here. And then as I start to pull up on the 96, they get together, I move down low, and then it's just a drag race to the finish. And right here, I'm just holding my breath because I can see him. In the game, I could actually see him out of the right side a bit, but I got the win by just a fraction of a second there. So we're gonna go back here and show you how that looks on TV2. I think was the best view. So right here, I'm thinking, all right, here we go. Dive down. They make a little contact, which I think kills a little bit of the momentum as well. And right here, I'm thinking it's basically anybody's game. Just hold the bottom, hold the bottom. Hold the bottom, hold the bottom. Got the win. That was pretty exciting. Great racing with these two. It was Eric and Randy. Very gracious, very nice guys. So yeah, here's the grid, just to give you guys an idea. Eric Rodobin, nice guy. Robert, nice guy. I mean, they're all pretty nice guys. I don't know who those lap cars were. I don't really feel like going back and looking, but Neil Thompson, I worked with him. He was the guy that got taken out by that one lap car with the Canada stripe on the back. And Randy Hauser's in the 08 right there. So nice race. Good racing with these guys. Hopefully they see this video and enjoy it.